This is rude. Doom is always rude. Okay. And awful.
He's a legend.
What are you getting sued for? $600,000 or something like that?
Yeah, it's a $600,000 lawsuit, Right-of-Publicity in New York State lawsuit.
Yeah. That's not what this article makes it sound like, though.
Well, what's crazy about this article, and I don't know how much I can comment on this stuff, probably not a ton.
Yeah.
What's crazy about this article is it talks all about these illegally recorded phone calls.
Yeah.
In this lawsuit, it claims that these calls were made illegal, or they're recorded illegally, but there's never been any charges filed. So how could it be illegal if there's never any charges?
I mean, it's
Well,
just totally retarded. Like what he was calling.
But also,
yeah, go ahead.
But also the other point of this is that I didn't record the phone calls. Shuli didn't record the phone calls. Why are we getting sued? Kate Meaney's the one that recorded these phone calls.
Who's Kate Meaney? Is that another comedian?
Well, it's do you remember Kevin Meaney, the stand-up?
It sounds kind of familiar.
He was like we're big pants people. He did the I don't care on the Tonight Show. Pretty famous comment.
Okay, he's famous. Okay.
Yeah, he came out as gay.
But
he was married and had a daughter, Kate Meaney.
Okay.
And Kate Meaney started showing her face around the Dabbleverse, and Stuttering John took notice and started having these late night phone calls where he was hitting on her, getting real drunk and hitting on her.
The guy who like made celebrity interviews, surprising them, embarrassing them with shitty things. Like, that's how he made his money. He got caught having late night conversations with a comedian who how much older?
Funnier than that.
How much older is he than her?
She was 24, he was 58 at the time. And he claims that he never goes younger than his own kids, but she is younger than two of his kids. But hold on, it gets even funnier than that, Dick, because he was having these calls with Kate and thinking that Kate was falling in love with him and talking about all this crazy shit.
Yeah.
She was recording it the whole time. She gave it to Shuli. Shuli and I played them at DabbleCon 2, and we had a fun show with that. John then messages her again months later after he said he was going to sue her. He said he was going to sue her mom.
Yeah.
He reached out to her mom to try to get her in trouble. He called her mom.
He called her mom?
He called her mom.
For not putting out? Listen, your daughter I was giving her my best line, and she didn't even give me so much as a hand job. Like that?
He was tattling on her because she was talking about how she likes to go out and do blow and drink and party and be with these guys.
What a fucking jerk. Okay.
Yeah. So he's tattling to her mom about it. Well, months go by, right? And John was threatening lawsuits with Kate and everyone else. Months go by. He reaches out to Kate for some reason. She responds. They started up all over again. And she's recording again.
This was after DabbleCon?
Yes. So then Shuli and I put together an event called Dabble House where we went down to Florida and we did pay-per-view live streams listening to what we called season 2 of the tapes. Is that insane?
How many tapes are there?
Oh, there was hours and hours of content.
Really?
Yes, and John's wasted in all of these, and he's confessing to crimes he's committing. He's trying to sound all cool and tough, and he's talking to her about how they're going to get together when he's in New York. And they actually did meet up in New York, and then he was pretending that he fucked her, but he didn't. It's wild.
What does she look like? Kate Meaney, let me look.
She's cute.
She's cute.
She's
so
cute.
she's
And
like
she's a party girl.
Totally in another universe than him.
Right.
Yeah.
John doesn't realize that.
Let me look her up. Let me close every
Fucking
video.
New York Post, yeah.
Kate Meaney. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, she is cute. Is this her Kate Meaney Kate Meaney or Kate Meaney 99? It's probably Kate Meaney. Yeah.
Yeah, it's EY at the end.
Yeah. Not a lot of no pictures of herself. Very attractive trait, I think. This must be her. Oh yeah, this is her and Chrissy Mayer. Okay, maybe we could get a nicer size on that. Wow. What was the juiciest part of the phone calls they were having?
Dude, he was saying things about his kids.
Oh.
He was saying, so he's got a trans son. John does.
What
and
was
he's
the
telling
What was the trans originally?
a woman, a girl.
Okay. Oh, he has a girl to boy trans?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Changed his name to Knight
Of
Melendez.
all the dumb stuff girls could do, that's not the worst, right?
I guess.
Okay.
But
What
yeah,
happened?
Greta became Knight, and this is something that John gets very upset if you poke fun at him for having a trans kid.
Yeah, I
In
could
fact,
imagine.
Anthony Cumia tweeted a picture of him with a joke. This is the funniest thing John's ever made. And John was so upset about this tweet that he went on this Vice show that was about like radio wars,
Yeah.
and he sold the tweet to Vice for $300. So they showed it on the screen to make it look like Anthony Cumia is a monster.
Okay.
And so all John did was just like push out this thing that was so horrific about his trans son and then put it on national television for $300.
Genius.
God, he's such an asshole. When did he become such a prick? Like he was, I don't know, he was
He's
fun.
always been this way. That's the thing that we didn't realize. When we were Stern fans growing up, you just thought like he was funny. They'd clown him in the studio. He'd get in the mix. He was doing those celebrity interviews.
Yeah, but then
he's always been this guy.
Didn't he go to like Leno? Didn't he leave to be like Leno's announcer? And it was a lot of bad. It seemed like a dick move when he did it. But I don't really
he went to
remember
Leno
that
because
well.
Howard and Jay Leno were fighting at the time pretty publicly.
Yeah.
And so these guys pulled a revenge fuck move. They're like, oh, yeah, we'll just take Stuttering John and pay him 5 times as much as you're paying him and bring him out to L.A. Well, that backfired on Leno and The Tonight Show because John was terrible at his job. He got demoted multiple times. They did not let him be the announcer for very long.
The best part of that was did you remember his audition reel where he was going, he was Pamela Anderson and Nicolas Cage. He couldn't say anything. All right, this is
That
Kate
was Scott
Meaney.
the Engineer. Scott the Engineer recorded those, and
Yeah.
John's like, you got to get rid of those tapes. I know, Howard can't hear them, and Scott pretended he deleted them and then gave them to Howard, so he had a big fight
So
with
he's
Scott
no
over
stranger
that.
to getting recorded.
Yeah.
Is he like just retarded?
Yes!
Yeah, he's
the dumbest
retarded.
person I've ever met.
Okay, there goes Kate Meaney. Goodbye. Let me read this.
So anyway,
go ahead.
just to tie a bow on that. So as John's talking to Kate Meaney, and there's lots of creepy stuff with him talking about how they're gonna like run off together to a beach and get married. It's like it's wild.
He's
so-
like Chris
it's
the
so
Kiwi.
pathetic.
He's as bad as Chris
Yes.
the Kiwi.
Yeah.
It's so pathetic.
Jesus.
But he's talking about his trans son, and he's talking about how, yeah, he has a lot of mental issues and a lot of physical problems and like all this crazy
Having
shit.
no
So,
penis, that would be rough for your son.
yeah,
That'd be a pretty big
it
deal.
bummed me out.
Yeah. My son's got a lot of medical problems. No penis, for example.
Big problem.
Hey, Doc, is this normal?
This is normal.
Oh, man.
Hey. Okay.
This New York Post article that you were looking at, though.
Wait. Okay.
I
Wait.
broke-
Sorry, I keep interrupting. So he's talking about his trans son's mental health issues and medical issues with the girl he's trying to fuck. That's
He's calling
less
his
than half
ex-wife
his-
a bitch and a cunt and like all this crazy shit about the ex-wife who, I'm sure they're trying to still have a good relationship for the kids.
Oh God! I mean, what's the point? What's the worst that's gonna happen? Okay. Stuttering John Melendez is suing a pair. This is great, by the way. New York Post. That you got this.
Yeah, thanks, man. I bought the print version today.
Oh, that's awesome. You gonna hang it up? Are you gonna hang it up behind you?
Yeah,
In the
probably.
studio? Yeah. When I saw it, I was like, man, that's fucking cool. That's a great headline. Stuttering John Melendez is suing a pair of podcasters for secretly recording his voice and using his name and even his couch cushions to make a
Oh, that's
buck.
hilarious. The couch cushions thing is in the lawsuit multiple times, which is wild. But the New York Post accused me and Shuli of trespassing and stealing his couch cushions from
Yeah,
him.
you should sue them.
I should.
You should sue them.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. You're getting the
They
Trump
make it
treatment.
seem like I've talked about before that I used to work at E-Bombs World.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are familiar with E-Bomb. I don't talk to him that much anymore, but he even reached out to me when he saw this. He's just like, Karl, did you really steal John's couch cushions? I'm like,
No honor among thieves, man.
Okay. Even
Can I tell you what happened, though? It's kind of a funny story.
Tell me.
So John was moving out of his apartment in Canoga Park
Yeah.
and driving to New York with 2 cats in his car, which is another whole thing.
Yeah.
And so we all knew the date he was leaving, and he just took a bunch of his furniture and trash and just threw it on the sidewalk.
Okay.
Just like, bye, LA, see ya, have fun with this.
Normal.
So a guy who's a big
Normal
fan
Valley
of the
behavior.
Dabbleverse.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So a fan of the Dabbleverse goes by, sees all this stuff, grabs the couch cushions, because we used to watch John drool all over them, and who knows what other bodily
it's
fluids are going
funny.
on these couch cushions.
It's intimate. It's like you don't want somebody with your couch cushions, you know?
Right. So he grabs the couch cushions and ships them to us in Rochester. And at DabbleCon 2, we had a velvet rope around them. They were up on a stage. We had black lights people could go in and inspect them with. It was fun.
Why did he decide now to sue you after all this time?
Because DabbleCon 2, which were the first event where we played these Kate Meaney phone calls,
Yeah.
the statute of limitations was going to run out next week.
Oh.
Or actually, maybe today. I think it was a year ago today, actually, we did it.
Okay, to make a buck off his significant fame, Melendez, 59.
Significant. All right, sorry. Keep going. Keep going.
Melendez, 59, wow, claims comedians Karl Hamburger and Shuli Egar, hey, they called you comedians. Isn't that?
I know.
That's nice.
It's a lot of things that get wrong on this.
Used illegally recorded private phone calls to mock and ridicule him on air and in live events where he was the main attraction. Melendez is a known figure in comedy and broadcasting and shitheads. That's mostly what he, with a distinctive voice and persona that he has cultivated over decades. Is that in the lawsuit? Yeah, because
probably, yeah.
Melendez said in his Manhattan Supreme Court lawsuit. Is that it? No, there's got to be more. That's it?
No, it's a lot more. No, there's a lot more. Keep scrolling.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let me... This fucking site, man. I can't get any news anymore. Read more. There it is. And this like dapper, this picture of him with pick a rescue dog. Did you see that? The guitar pick?
Such bullshit, yeah.
Pick a rescue dog. Melendez rose to fame on the Howard Stern show.
Hold on, before you skip
ahead.
past that though, that picture of him, he's sitting at Eternal Con.
Okay.
So he's at one of those cons where has-beens go to sign autographs.
Okay.
And the photo behind him is 20 years old. Like I can see someone walking up and be like, hey, where's that guy?
The photo behind him is all serious too.
Right, yeah. Tough guy.
And says The Tonight Show. Yeah, man, that's what... You were awesome on The Tonight Show. He was known for asking celebrities offensive questions and then taking the abuse they hurled his way. Melendez's name and likeness carry significant fame and goodwill among audiences, he contended in the filing, adding Karl and Egar and Shuli were not as well known. Shuli is definitely as well known as Stuttering John.
You can make an argument. It's fine. Who cares? What's the difference? I don't even know why that's included in the lawsuit or in this article.
Shuli worked for Stern until 2020. At the center of the complaint is an event held in Rochester last August called DabbleCon 2. Wow, this is great. Aimed at online fans who dabble in internet gossip. Karl and Shuli.
Okay, so
yeah, go ahead.
That's bullshit right there. That's one of the things that it was in the lawsuit. It's where the New York Post got it from.
Yeah.
But the reason why the Dabbleverse exists, the reason why we call it the Dabbleverse, is not because we dabble in internet gossip. It's because John was being interviewed in 2020 by Chrissy Mayer.
Yeah.
And he brought up that he does stand-up. And Chrissy goes, oh, I didn't realize you dabbled in stand-up. And he got so offended. He goes, I dabble? I dabble in stand-up, Chrissy? I've been doing it 20 years. And so he got so offended by it that we call him the Dabbler. And then Dabbler's Anonymous cropped up on Reddit, and then it just became the Dabbleverse.
DabbleCon 2, who dabble in internet gossip. So, Karl and Shuli allegedly teased juicy portions of secret phone calls between Melendez and comedian Kate Meaney. How come they give your ages but not Kate Meaney's? How come they say Karl 47 and Shuli 50 teased juicy portions of secret phone calls between Melendez and comedian Kate Meaney? No age there, right? Because that would
that's
be
a good point. Because if they put 25, you'd be like, wait, why are these phone calls happening? What's, that all
what's going
about?
on here? What a creep! In which he makes unsolicited advances. You guys are Me Too heroes. What are they talking
Yep.
about? They heroically exposed this sex pest and drunken predator, sexual predator, Stuttering John, for any other young comedians and ingenues who would be subjected to his advances. The duo has systematically used excerpts of those recordings, along with Melendez's picture and other personal materials, as the centerpiece of their podcast and comedy act for months.
It's actually been years.
Karl and Shuli even trespassed on his Los Angeles property. I doubt it was his property. And rifled through his trash to snatch sofa cushions from an old couch to display as a comedic exhibit in Rochester, he alleges. The pair...
Well, which is it? Did we trespass or are we going through trash? Because wouldn't those be two different things?
The pair put the used cushions on display for attendees to photograph and joke about, essentially treating his discarded trash as a trophy. Well, yeah, that's why it's funny, idiot. Because you're like a drunk fucking slob.
Doesn't that seem like it's neither here nor there, whether there's couch cushions at an event or not?
The stunt was, it's like the Marmick, plus, Marmick and city limits, that's got to be a violation. The stunt was clearly intended to ridicule plaintiff. And to further entice fans by offering a bizarrely intimate connection to him. Oh, they're saying that fans were coming to have an intimate connection to his sofa cushions.
Yeah, we actually cut this out of the final episode,
yeah,
because this will get me in trouble.
Yeah.
But we actually had the majority of people who bought tickets only because the couch cushions were going to be there. I was told.
Hit the like button.
This is a Doom clip. Let's let that emotional weirdo not spam me. And if you want to donate to Doom, I mean, his Cash App's everywhere. We all know your Cash App, Doom. I've given you money before. Doom's never given me money. I can honestly say I've given Doom money. Doom's never given me a penny.